common question when you start your Substack account is you're not sure about having a personal account versus a publication or website on Substack. This has come up several times, and I want to show you. I'm using a test account. When you sign up for Substack, if you don't create a publication right away, you may have skipped for whatever reason. You will now only have a personal account on Substack. Every human being who has a Substack account has what's called a personal account. And a personal account can have multiple publications underneath it. Let me say that again. Each human on Substack has one personal account. You can only have one personal account, but everyone has to have one. It's required. Okay. If you want a publication, you have to have a personal account. And once you have a personal account, which you do, you can decide to start a publication. You could decide to start multiple publications. But right now, what I'm sharing with you on the screen is an example of a personal account that does not have a publication yet. How do I know that? A couple reasons. One is I logged into Substack and it says start writing. That's a big clue that I don't have a publication yet because it says start writing. Okay. Because otherwise, this button on the top right would have said dashboard. If it says dashboard, it means you have a publication. I want to show you another way to find out. If I click on myself on the top right and click to my, click on this profile thing on the top right and click on myself, my profile picture, it brings me to my Substack account. And I know I don't have a publication because underneath new posts, there's usually something. Well, I'll show you my real Substack. Looks like sorry, let me go to my real Substack. Sorry, it's gonna take me. Okay, there it is. Okay, my real Substack personal account, George Cow. You can see on the page underneath the buttons, it has this thing. This thing is the publication. Let me compare it again to what I just showed you. This, my test account, underneath the buttons, there's no box that says publication. Again, let me show you again. Underneath the buttons, there's this box. Above activity, below the buttons, above activity, there's the publication. Here, below the buttons, above activity, no publication. Okay. And the other clue is the start writing button is on the top right. So that means I don't have a Substack website. You could say, well, George, you technically have a Substack website. This is called your personal profile that has that where you can make notes and things like that. See, my first note, my second note. So, but a real Substack website is called a publication homepage. I don't have a publication, therefore no publication homepage. So how do I start a publication? Okay, which means starting a publication means starting a newsletter on Substack. How do I do that? Click on start writing. You could do that. Or on the left-hand side, if you're logged into Substack, .com or on your personal profile, either way, you can click on the orange plus button and click on long form post. A note does not require a publication. A note only requires a personal profile, personal account. Long form post requires a publication. And how do I know that? Well, if I click on long form post, if I click plus long form post and start writing, it goes to the same place. In the future, when I have a publication, this button up here on the top right will say dashboard instead of start writing. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I can click here. I can click long form post. Same thing. Let me show you. Start writing. Okay, let me just click here instead. Test newsletter. Okay, / long form post. Same idea. Well, technically, a long form post doesn't have to be sent out as a newsletter, but most people call their long form post newsletters. Subtitle is optional and start writing. I'm going to show you what happens. Okay. I don't have a publication yet, right? I don't. But let me show you what happens after I try writing my first long form post. You can actually literally write a real post and then click continue. And then is it for everyone, send via email, okay, etc. You can say, George, I thought you don't have a publication. I don't have it yet. Let me show you what happens. I'm going to click send to everyone now. Wait a second. Okay, your post is published. Let's get the word out. Okay, so this let me okay, this didn't act the way I expected, and this may be because Substack is they have a what's let me go and show you. Okay, the post, I don't have any subscribers yet, so the post is published. Let me click on settings. Okay, let me click on settings here, and let me show you on the left. This is what I expected. On the left-hand side, you see it says basics and all the way to danger zone. I can see the entire menu on the left-hand side, and the menu does not show me sections and teams. This is what's called a basic publication type, not an advanced publication type. Most of us who are creators on Substack have what's called an advanced publication. That used to be the original publication type, advanced. Now they're trying to make things complicated, and they now have a basic publication type that does not have sections, does not have teams. You can see that those buttons are, and even other options. And in fact, I will show you right now. You can see this is my real Substack publication on my real account. And you can see how many more options there are. There's community, there's sections, there's team. I don't have a team. I just myself right now. But in the future, if I do have a team, it's nice to have the ability to have a team, community, etc. Other things that are not in the basic type are notes. Notes cannot be put on the publication page on the basic publication type. So there's communities missing. Let's see. No, I'm sorry. Communities there in the basic publication type. Let's see what's missing. Branding is missing from the basic type. I'm kind of comparing, sorry, off screen here. You can't see where I'm showing you. I can quickly show you actually side by side comparison. Give me just one moment here. Okay, so now I've got it side by side. This is my advanced Substack publication, the original type of Substack publication. This is the new type, the basic type. This is for my test account. You can see both have basics, both have payments. This one has branding, this one doesn't. So you can't edit the colors and all that stuff as well as on the advanced publication type. This one has website, emails, community, podcast. Yes, it has podcast. It doesn't have the notes tab because the basic type doesn't have a publication tab that can have notes on it. It doesn't have section, doesn't have teams. Okay. It has privacy, it has details, notifications, etc. Anyway, sections and teams are really what to look for. And so let me go ahead and now go back to my basic publication type. Okay, no, the other window. Okay, so the basic publication type, as you can see, if I go to my profile, it's still not there. It's weird, right? Up below the buttons, above activity, there's no publication screen. But now there's a dashboard. You see what happens is I have a basic publication. It says dashboard. I click on dashboard, and it does bring me to what looks like a Substack publication dashboard. But how do I get to my publication? It's actually not very clear. How do I get publisher dashboard, manage subscription posts? Let me go and look at this post here. If I look at my post, this is my test post. If I go to my publication, so this goes to my profile, and this goes to my profile. So there is no publication homepage where you can change how your publication shows, like your featured posts or your popular post at the top, or a video at the top, or some other image at the top. Like, you get so many more options on the what's called the advanced publication. I will go ahead and show you in my real publication. For example, let me go ahead and show this to you. Let me show this to you here. This is what it looks like. Sorry, this is kind of ugly because I don't have an image for this post, but usually there's an image for the post, and it looks. This is what a publication is. This is what people are used to seeing on Substack. People are used to seeing a publication homepage like this. Like I said, you can have notes there, you can have chat there. I don't know what leaderboard is. I have to go and take a look at that. That's actually new. But you can see the most popular post, top post, the discussions on my posts. This is not available in the basic publication type. And so this is why I recommend starting your Substack's official so-called advanced publication. And you might say, well, George, how do I go ahead and do that? Well, in the Substack, so go to your settings. So again, if you don't know how to get there, you're on your profile, click on dashboard. That will bring you to your basic publication dashboard. This is a basic publication. Anyway, click on settings. I know it's a basic publication that doesn't have sections and teams. Scroll down to the bottom, or just click on danger zone down here. And it says convert to publication. So actually, I misspoke. This is not even a publication. It's just a personal profile ability to post things. Okay. So I'm going to click on convert to publication. Do I want to do yes? Okay. So now I have sections and teams or section and team. You see, now this is an official publication. And I know this again by clicking on my profile top right, well, profile drop down, and then the profile. And look, there it is below the buttons, above activity. And this is what the publication looks like. Of course, now I can go to dashboard and change the branding and the format of my publication homepage, and I can change what the tabs are up here. So anyway, I hope this is helpful, and I hope this clarifies more about different Substack account types. Thanks for watching.